Hi and welcome to Jyotishi.com. So today we are going to discuss the impact of Rahu on the world as a whole and what the impact of Rahu moving from Taurus to Aries is going to be like. So let's continue the series.
Yeah.
Now let's discuss the impact of Rahu moving signs for the entire world as such.
Yes,
So
yes.
what is the prediction that we can make with this?
Yes. So we know we already spoke about Rahu in detail. We also told that it's a planet of illusion, right? Confusion, illusion. So from that perspective, it is going from Taurus onto Aries.
Right.
So and Aries denotes your head. So head in country
First sign.
terms denotes your capital. So the Talasthanam, so the place where the position of power is. So from that perspective, we can lot of illusionary things can happen. So a lot of confusions can happen from that perspective. We can also notice that a lot of Rahu is the lord of the 11th house, right? So it is the co-lord of the 11th house from Aries. So we notice a lot of foreign money, 11th house of money and all that coming into the system. So we a lot of money coming into infrastructure development, a lot of money coming into power sector, a lot of money coming into roads. So those kind of things, from a country perspective, from a world perspective, there is a very strong chances in terms of huge amount of money infusions onto the system. So something beyond the boundary, not a normal
Right.
kind of a money, but something beyond the
Big money.
big money kind of a thing onto the system is also things. So from a small issues, for example, issues with farmers, issues with India versus foreign issues related to veg versus non-veg, those kind of issues. There is a
Will erupt.
huge flaring up of those issues are a reasonable possibility in this particular transit.
frame.
Yes.
Got it.
Yes. So we know it's coming to Aries. It will start with Kritika Nakshatra, and then it will move on to Bharani, and then it will move on to Ashwini Nakshatra. So from that perspective, first house denotes your sort of brain. It denotes your health. It denotes the mental condition. Those kind of things. So a lot of craziness in terms of social media is sort of expected
Okay.
in that particular. So 11th house Rahu is directly aspecting 5th house of social media, and it is in the house where the head is.
Right.
So from that perspective, a lot of confusions, a lot of flaring up, and those kind of things. People will be more focused on health. So worldwide, we all know Corona is going on and
Right.
all that. So people, there will be more, something to do beyond the boundaries. So for example, there will be a lot of confusions with related to health. So somebody will say that
Vaccine
you
is
need
good,
to vaccine is good. Somebody will say you should
Vaccine.
not do vaccine. Your heart linings are going wrong. Somebody will say that you should do yoga, and this information will come from abroad. Yoga being Indian, this
Right.
information because Rahu,
Right.
it will come from abroad. Somebody will say you should do fitness exercise. Somebody will say you should do intermittent fasting.
Right.
So somebody
There
so
won't be one right.
one right, one wrong. A lot of confusions, illusions related to health.
Okay.
And your mental state of mind. So this kind of thing worldwide, it is going to be so somebody will say don't do workouts which are very fast and in speed
Right.
workouts and those kind of
HIITs
things.
and
Yes.
Okay.
So those kind of flavor coming out in this particular transit. So Rahu will be there for the next 1.5 years.
Correct.
In Aries.
Right.
So and it moves in the opposite direction. Most of the planets move in the clockwise direction.
Yes.
So it's an off spin.
Yes.
Rahu is, and Ketu are leg spins.
Right.
So it moves in the opposite
Anti-clockwise.
direction. So it will enter at 29 degrees and then move on to 0 degrees over a period of 1.5 years kind of a thing. So from that perspective, from a health and a mental health perspective, it is a reasonably very confusing and a very beyond the boundary kind of. So some new things, so some new findings will come. People will move towards that, and those kind of things. Those probabilities are reasonably
Very high.
very high from this.
Got it.
transit.
Got
Yes.
it. So this is more from a. So now this is more from moving from Taurus to Aries,
Yes,
right? Now
yes.
I've also heard you say that we have to see the lordship of the house,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Now, how do we interpret this with Mars? Mars is
Yes.
the ruler of Aries. So
Yes.
should
So-
we look at it? Is that the right way of looking at it?
Yes. So when the you make a chart when the transit happens. So the transit happens on 13th of April early in the morning. So about
Right.
4:30 kind of a thing, 4 o'clock kind of thing. The transit happens. So the chart at that particular point in time talks about the Lord of Aries, that is Mars, being in the Leo, fifth house of. So it is basically to do with power. Leo is the house of power, and Rahu is also Simha's children. So
Right.
that Leo characteristics, that power characteristics, want of power, many new superpowers worldwide may come up.
Okay.
So from that perspective, you may see a Russia suddenly popping up as a superpower. You may
Taiwan.
see Taiwan popping up, China popping up.
Right.
So China is already in that race. So
Right.
India coming out as a
Right.
superpower in that particular perspective. And there is a strong Guru Mangala Yoga and Gajagesari Yoga in the Leo and Aquarius axis.
Right.
So Jupiter and Jupiter already know,
Yes.
we already know it is transited there, and Jupiter and Chandra and Mars.
Yes.
So there is a Gajagesari Yoga. So this axis of fifth house, 11th house is very very strong. So anything to do with e-commerce,
Passion.
software, passion, fashion,
All of that will
those
do.
kind of things, children, all that are very very strong.
Okay.
And anything to do with political power, there is a. So we talked about that in the other.
Right.
Transit with Jupiter
Jupiter
transit
video.
video also as well. So there's some big time politicians, big time shift in political
Power.
fraternity,
Right.
power, big time changes as far as politicians are concerned. So we may lose a few politicians, we may gain a few politicians. So that kind of transit, it's very very strong from that.
From that perspective.
Perspective.
Because
This
of the Guru Mangala.
Yes. So because of this transit, and then there is a Saturn and Sun aspecting.
Right.
When this change is happening, there is a
Okay.
Saturn and Sun. So Sun, political power,
Yes.
and Saturn, and then Mars is the
Right.
lord of the
Got it.
transit. So there is definitely a reasonably very strong, something to do in the negative direction as far as politicians are concerned.
Okay.
So we saw a lot of film actors, leaving us and moving, right, in the last transit. So in this transit, we may see a lot of politicians, sort of
Okay.
leaving us and moving away, kind
In
of.
the
a thing.
okay.
Yes.
got it.
So that from that perspective, and drastic changes in terms of political sphere, new power centers emerging, stalemates with respect to governments.
Okay.
So it can be between global governments, it can be between state governments and central governments as well. So a lot of stalemates. So we have elections
Right.
coming up,
UP
and
elections.
yes, UP elections. So a lot of stalemates from a regional government and a
Central
central
perspective.
government kind of a thing. So a lot of accusations, lot of flaring up of issues, because that is needed for a political kind of
Got it. Got
sphere. So that kind of a thing is very active in this particular transit.
Now, COVID is also something that
Yes.
we could like associate Rahu with, right? Because
Yes.
it is a viral,
Yes.
it is an external element.
Yes.
So what is the impact of?
Yes, we'll talk about it detail in the Ketu video,
Okay.
Ketu series. But Rahu
Right.
series, we are talking about flaring up of things. We are talking about illusion.
Okay.
So we are also talking about sustenance in terms of the fifth house kind of a thing. So from a general health perspective, we are talking about people thinking about various health options.
Right.
So if you correlate all that, we can reasonably sort of figure out that this
It's
is
a
there
good
to
time.
remain. This
Right.
is there to remain. COVID is there to
Right.
remain, and then overall, from a health perspective, there are concerns. So that is why various options are being considered.
Considered, okay.
So this is there to remain for some more,
Some more
time, kind of.
So Rahu is known for foreign, right?
Yes,
Anything related
yes.
to foreign. So in terms of currency, in terms of brand awareness, what is it
yes.
going? to
So
look like?
again, 11th house is the house of networking. 11th house is the house of what is money. So foreign currency from that perspective should be reasonably strong in this particular transit. So more currency means we are talking about more in terms of inflation. Technically, from a theoretical perspective, inflation should sort of
Go down.
go down or at least stabilize, kind of a thing. So that is reasonably strong. Rahu is also sudden. So we can sudden changes in terms of illusionary currencies that may come up. So
Like Bitcoin,
crypto, Bitcoin and all that.
Right.
It may or may not last long. Most probably may not last long because it is Rahu's to do with illusionary
Okay.
things. So we talked about this in the Jupiter video as well.
Right.
New forms of instruments in terms of money and all that. And so this will be there for some time, at least till the transit is done.
Okay.
At least 2 transits are done. So, but it's an illusionary thing. It will come and it will make a havoc in this particular financial system. It will capture the minds and market share of people, and it'll be there for some time kind of a thing.
Got it.
So from that perspective, it's a reasonably so from sudden changes in terms of currencies and all that, it's a very strong transit. So what we spoke about, in the previous Rahu video, speculative gains are there. You can be very careful.
Right.
If you are able to time yourself in terms of investment and then come out in the right time, you will definitely make good monies out of this. But be careful, because it's an illusionary instrument. It is all got to do with Rahu. So you need to be reasonably careful. We talked about this in the startup scene
Yeah.
as well, right?
Yeah.
So if you get into an IPO and then get out at the right time, then automatically you make reasonably good money. But you need to be reasonably very, very careful, because it's all illusionary. It has got to do with some Rahu people in the background who are managing this particular show. So we can also see a lot of new foreign brands. We already have enough in India.
Yes.
And so many more foreign brands kind of a thing entering into the country, and because of that there can be some small issues which can reasonably flare up, and Bharatiya, non-Bharatiya kind of a setup.
What about the other way around, Indian brands going for
Yes. So
abroad?
from their country perspective, India is this particular
Yes.
things are Rahu, right?
Right.
So our things going up, our manufacturing setups, serving the entire population
Yes.
is also very strong
Right.
possibility.
Even like SaaS, right?
Yes,
Software.
yes. Software is going abroad,
Right.
because fifth house
Right.
is very, very strong. So we'll
Okay.
sort of establish ourselves as world players kind of thing.
In the
We're already in
software
that
space,
space,
right.
but e-commerce and SaaS space will sort of establish ourselves. Even in the sort of retailing, fashion, and those kind of areas. Anything to do with education, all that, edtech,
Right.
all that is very, very strong for our
from a
country
fifth house
perspective.
perspective.
Yes.
So as we discussed, the impact of Rahu is going to be more on the international front and on the monetary front. So there are also a lot of speculative gains. So if you can really time yourself well and use this, you can also make it big because of the impact of the fifth house. So thank you for listening to us, and do log on to jyotishi.com for a personal consultation.